News week, so we here to talk about some YouTube effery real quick. You know what I'm saying? I hit y'all with a little son. I thought I was doing when I hit y'all with the Twitch stuff. You know that little effery that happened. I thought I was doing when I hit you with that, but apparently we got some more YouTube we should talk about. Now, Mike, I don't know how to say this nigga last name. The nigga that always shows up on the Impulsive podcast, Logan Paul's best friend, I think. Now, first of all, the fact Jake Paul was right about this nigga, god damn, man, I hate that nigga Jake Paul. Logan cool. Logan could come to the cookout. We could kick it. You know what I'm saying? You come to the cookout. We could kick it. You seem like a decent man. Like, you know, could probably see his perspective. And honestly, like, yes, I know the forest shit wasn't as good, but you can't hold it against that nigga forever. And if he's trying to change, let that nigga change. That's number one. And number two, bro, being a nigga in North America, bro. I go through my bullshit, man. I ain't gonna condemn you so much. Yeah, I was fucked up, but as long as you apologize and you were trying to better yourself, hey, that is the thing. There will always be an asterisk beside my nigga name, but at least he is trying to better himself, you know what I'm saying? So I can respect that, and you know what I'm saying? I'll be mad at it, and I appreciate his success. But anyways, Jake on the other hand, I feel like that nigga was just annoying me, and I was just like, man, fuck this nigga, man. Yeah, but Logan cool. You could come to the cookout, we could kick it. We could kick it a little bit, we could have a good time. But the other nigga, I don't know what it. I don't know. Anyways, back to what the fuck I was saying. So, Mike, his best friend, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I swear Logan introduced him to his girlfriend, you know, Lana Rhoades. If you're above a certain age group, I'm pretty sure you're afraid of her and you know who the fuck that is at some point, you know what I'm saying? She's an idol actress, you know, along with Riley Reid and Emily Willis and whoever the fuck else you see on that nigga channel. But anyways, they do their thing, you know, there was a couple, whatever the fuck. Now, this what happened. I guess on the Impulse podcast, Logan Paul was joking about, what's that one nigga from One Direction name? What that whole, Harry Styles, he was wearing a dress or whatever the fuck. And then Mike went on to a different podcast and he was joking, he was saying how, this nigga be clout chasing, or he says some shit just to get a reaction. You know, I like to keep it a buck. Like, I respect people for doing that, pushing the narrative. But Logan, like this, baby, just talking shit out of his ass, shit out of his mouth, whatever the fuck you want to say. And then basically it got to the point where Logan's like, nah, you was doing some shiesty shit, you was doing some whole ass shit. What the fuck you say that shit? Nah, I can't fuck with you like that. That was some whole ass shit. Nah, fuck you for that. So, okay, cool. So they beefing. And honestly, yo, I could tell, listen, I did not know Mike that long, but even like, before this podcast with the No Jumper podcast with him and Banks, they had one with him and Logan, and I just did not like that nigga. I was like, nah, you built different, bro. I don't like you. Like, I don't know, just the way that nigga talk. Like, I just had an if about things, and this is the thing about LA people is, LA people, I don't find you bad, but a lot of y'all YouTube niggas, like, some of y'all, I just feel like y'all just fake ass motherfuckers. That's why, like, Loki, I be looking at McQueen sometimes, I'm like, man. Because I remember all that fake ass beef y'all niggas was doing. I'm like, man, y'all niggas kind of hoes. Like, I ain't gonna care. I understand, get your money, get your bread. I ain't mad at it. But, like, again, I'm like, as people, y'all niggas probably fake as a bitch. Y'all some whole ass niggas. Now, that's just me. I don't know y'all niggas from nowhere. And you can say, oh, you know, as successful as them. You a bum ass nigga. Fair enough. And I'll take that. But, hey, y'all know what it is with me. I keep it a buck. I ain't gonna hide this shit as background and all this bullshit. I ain't gonna hide all this motherfucker. It is what it is. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully, by the grace of God and gratefully, as I ascend up and shit start to change, y'all can come back, watch this shit, and see the forefront. But anyways, I just didn't like this nigga. He just looked weird, and yeah, you could tell he was clout chasing. Because he just did too much at times, and it was what it was. But again, that was the vlog culture. I didn't really give a fuck about that shit. Didn't really care. Didn't entertain me. But whatever, right? So he chilling, whatever. So this comes on, I'm just like, yeah. I mean, fucking Jake Paul was right. You got to give it to the nigga. Jake Paul was fucking right. Because I just look at bro, and I'm just like, bro, like, what is this nigga, bro? And then after, basically, he broke up, or they broke, I don't know who the fuck broke up with who. I'm going to just say Lana broke up with him. But anyways, Lana broke up with him. This nigga was mad or whatever. But it was still, like, together. He said, like, oh, like, she just had surgery. He'll take care of her. That would be Gucci or whatever the fuck. And then after, like, he was just upset with her or whatever the fuck, so he posted, like, he sent her the do's and the don'ts of the relationship, the pros and the cons, is. And then after she put it out, and then some other shit happened with them, and, like, they can't be friends at the moment, and it is what it is. Now, yeah, y'all just broke up. I don't expect y'all to be friends after that. It is what it is, right? And he was explaining his side or whatever, but, like, it was like, bro, the relationship in general, no disrespect, I didn't think this shit was like, bro, because, like, it just looked he was clout chasing. Now, no, this, now, I ain't gonna lie, if I had a woman as famous as this lady, I would put her in my thumbnails as well. But I'm not a vlog nigga. See, that's also another thing. I'm not a vlog nigga, but shit, I would have fit her in somehow. You know what I'm saying? But like, as for this nigga, right? He just did it to the point. It's basically her channel. Like, she was in every thumbnail. Sometimes it didn't. She didn't even need to be there. Like, literally. And yeah, she's gonna get a lot of views and clicks because she's a very pretty girl, and we know what the fuck she does. A lot of us know she's a very pretty girl. We see her on the hub and various other places. We like, oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I like her work. Click. You know what I'm saying? And it gave you clout because y'all was in the relationship together. You also have clout from being Logan Paul's friend and being on the podcast. And yeah, you was doing all your other shit. And you just look very shisty at this point. Like, you was talking on the fucking No Jumper podcast. Oh, this, and that. I'm just like, bruh, shut up. Like, I'm not saying he is the worst human being in existence, but I'm just like, this nigga is a master manipulator and he's a clout chaser. That's all I have to say about it. And yes, you could say, oh, you're late on this. Didn't give a fuck, wasn't gonna talk about it, but there ain't no hip hop shit to talk about, so I guess I'm here. And it's just at this point now, again, I'm not saying he's a horrible human being. I feel like everybody has some good in them until proven otherwise. Yeah, and then again, like I said, a lot of people are like, oh, but Logan said he's moving to like, he's moving somewhere. I forgot. Like, I don't know. This nigga say he moving. He moved somewhere. He's leaving the U.S. or whatever the fuck. He's moving somewhere to do the podcast or like just chill and do the podcast. And he asked Mike, "Are you coming?" And Mike didn't pull up. And they were just like, "Oh, okay." And it's like, he's not. He doesn't have to go, but like again, the way the relationship is, they ain't 100% cool at the moment. So it is what it is. It's just very weird and very fucked up how this shit is going at the moment. It's just dumb. It's honestly just dumb, and I don't understand. I don't blame Lana for doing that shit to him. It was what it was, nigga. You reap what you sow. And at the end of the day, hey, I just feel like that nigga's a whole ass nigga. Like, just why? Like, again, yes, I get it. You trying to bring your career up, but see, this is why. Like, you are the reason why people assume LA niggas are fake. It's a nigga like you and how you move. If this is really your friend, you have to stick by your friend. If you really care for this girl, stick by her. Now y'all broke up, you was her, whatever the fuck. You do what you did. I ain't really here to determine whether right or wrong, but still, bruh, you a shiesty ass nigga. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I said my piece. It is what it is. Hey, like, subscribe, share. A lot of niggas talked about this shit. You know what it is. It's K. I'm off of this shit real quick. Sorry for the background noise. Niggas be talking. Shlime, Zoom, peace, y'all. Alright.